Okay, as I mentioned, we are offering the Super Hornet Block 3. Some of the highlights of the Super Hornet Block 3 here are the advanced cockpit system, as you can see in the corner. Essentially, it's 11 by 19 large area display, touchscreen ability, and the ability to better display all the data that allows the pilot to have better situational awareness of the battle space. Along with that, to help provide that data in the airplane is the DTPN, the Distributed Target Processor Networked, as well as the Advanced Tactical Data Link. Those allow the airplane to input and also output whatever data is received by offboard sensors and onboard sensors, and to fuse that data and to provide a common tactical picture that can be shared along with everybody else that's in the link, so everybody knows exactly what's going on in the battlefield, and that's quite important. One of the other big additions for the Block 3 is the 10,000 hour plus airframe. Of course, the current ones now are 6,000, so obviously you can utilize the platform into the 2060s so is desired by Finland. One thing that's also part of the Block 3 is the conformal fuel tanks. So the conformal fuel tanks allow obviously a greater range as you can carry them. You can actually open up the weapon stations to carry more weapons without having to put external fuel tanks to still keep the same type of range capability. One of the other things too that's not necessarily directly related to Block 3 but is part of the configuration that we're offering is the IRS, the Infrared Search and Track Sensor. This is essentially a technology that we've demonstrated here during the Winter Challenge back in February. And what that sensor does, it allows you to track an airplane by its heat signature, so thereby not so what that allows you to do is essentially track within any platform with its heat signature, and it doesn't matter if it's stealth or not. Everything gives off a heat signature if it's flying through the air, and you can utilize this sensor to track that. Some other type of things that we would discuss with Block 3 is the open architecture. Obviously, as we're continuing to develop the airplane in the future, as you're going to use this for the next 30 years, you can continue to develop technology and capability into it quite easily. So that's features being built in. And then also, one thing we're also offering is the air-to-air refueling capabilities. And while that's not necessarily one would look at as a tactical capability, it does allow the Finnish Air Force to be able to have its organic in-flight refueling capability and to kind of change its con-ops, if you will, tactically, which could actually have a big impact if you utilize it correctly. So that's something that is also coming with the Super Hornet Block 3. As far as the Super Hornet Block 3 itself, there's some big news that we had here just recently, even given the COVID environment. We were able to conduct our first actual test flights of the Block 3 Super Hornet back in June, and then since we've actually also delivered the first two Block 3 jets to the Navy for suitability testing, and that test will continue going forward here, obviously in time to prepare for delivery of here in 2025 if we're selected for Finland. And also we are continuing, along with that, we're continuing to upgrade the Block 2 Super Hornets to a Block 3 configuration in our service life modification line, and we've already delivered the 20th one as of this month. So things are moving in that direction quite well for the Navy also.